everybody, it's Trace here, and we're back for a different type of video. If you did watch my survival series, like not my solo, but the one on the server with Justin and Dylan, you'll know that we just built an Enderman farm, and we did it off Etho. So I know a lot of people might want to know how to do this, because you know it's an EXP farm and it's really good. So I'm gonna do a tutorial today, and we're gonna build this together. So yeah. So first of all, when you're gonna do this, when you're at your big Ender Dragon Island, this big thing, you want to go down to level 1. As you can see, there's already a bunch of Endermen just spawning right here. So as you can see, I'm on 0.5 because I'm on half slab. If I'm in creative, so I can build below this, but if you're in survival like we were, you can't build below 0.5. Because it's unless you build I think, no, not even, because you can't go past 0. So what you're gonna do is I suggest making a tall pillar and then putting ladders on it, of course, so that you can get back up. So after you get all the ladders, hold on. Alright, after you get all the ladders done, then you can climb up and down, get your materials, see if you got to come back at all. Then I suggest whenever you're gonna need a bucket of water, because you're gonna have to drop this down, and then you're gonna have to build this tall tower thing down to level 1. And the water basically will stop, I'm pretty sure. Well, in survival it will. But I don't know about... Yeah, it just stops. So basically you have to like walk down in it, and then you have to float, and then you have to place the block. Alright. So after you make like a little platform out of it, I suggest just making a regular square. You branch off away from the island, and then you go 128 blocks out. So I suggest using a slab. I don't know... Etho used a stained glass pattern all the way down, but then he has to kind of cover it up, I think. No, Enderman I don't think spawn on glass, so yeah. They don't spawn on down half slabs either, so either you can do a stained glass pattern, doesn't matter, or you can do half slabs. Doesn't matter which type of half slab you do, as long as you go 128 blocks out. As you can see, I'm at 130, so I should end up at 258, all the way down here. Alright. Right there. 258. 128 blocks. So, after you get there, then you're going to want to build this platform. So it's just 3 blocks, and then you go in one more, and it's 11 by 11. So from right here, it's just 4 that side, 4 that side. And then go out 10 more blocks, 10 more blocks, 10 more blocks, or in that case 9. So it's just an 11 by 11 square, not counting this outer side. So after you get that 11 by 11 done, then you want to come out here, and then you want to get these stairs facing this way. I suggest doing it like this, where you place it like that, and then you place the stairs, and then doing it all the way around. So then, after you get that done, this is where it gets a little tricky. You're gonna have to place like a water source down, like right here or on the side right there. You're gonna have to jump in, and since I'm in creative, I'm gonna do it a lot easier. But then you come down here, and then you have to do that. So you want facing up pillars. I'll do that real quick. Alright, so we finished the pillars, and they're all facing up. So we have upwards pillars all the way around. And oh yeah, one more thing, right in the middle, so dead center, this middle, and then you turn left and then look at that middle, there should be a glowstone and then stairs around it. So yeah. Alright, the next thing you want to do is you want to come up. So build up another block on every single one of them. And once you do that, you want to do upside down stairs all the way around. I'll do that real quick. Alright, after you do all the upside down stairs on all sides, it should look like this. So it should look like 2.5 blocks. and this one should like blend in with the floor, and then this one should poke out. So then you want to get your blue stained glass and just put it on top of the stairs. Now you shouldn't have to worry about falling off. Just like that. Alright. Alright, now that we have the kind of outer walls done, we're going to move on to the enchantment room and the anvil, the ender chest, and the crafting table. So, what we're going to do is we're going to change this block, I'm pretty sure, to block of quartz. No, this one. Sorry, that one. And then we're going to break these two and kind of make like a pattern going around like that. There. So it should look like that, and then we're going to drop a piece of glowstone right there. Give like emit some light, and then what we're going to do is right here we're going to put chiseled, and then 2. Then what we're going to do is we're going to change these, I'm pretty sure, like this, and then we're going to do 2, chiseled, 3, chiseled, pillars. So it should look like this. Okay? So then you're going to get your bookshelves and your enchantment table. And the enchantment table will go right there. And the books will stack up like this on both sides. Put 2 right here. Then you're going to break these 2 blocks and put it right there. Just like that. Alright, so then you're going to want to get your crafting table, your anvil, and your ender chest. And your anvil. And then it's going to go chest, ender chest, anvil. We would put the ender chest above the anvil, but later on there's something that goes on top of here that would prevent it from being opened. So, after that, you're going to want to get ladders and put them on the sides. Okay, now we're going to move on to over here. Let's get our chests and our trap chest. You're only going to need 2 trap chests, and you're going to need hold on, I'm trying to think of it. And 4. So for these sides, you're only going to need 4 regular chests. Yeah. So chiseled, pillar, pillar. And then chest on the outside, trapped in the middle. Okay, so over here, then you're going to want to do, I think, regular block, pillar, chiseled. Okay. I'm going to double check that real quick, just to make sure. But after that, you're going to put 2 chests, 2 chests. Okay, I'll see you guys back in a second. Alright, so the chest thing was correct, so you can copy this. It is chiseled, pillar, quartz block, and that is right. So next you want to do is you can get any carpet of your choice. I preferably use cyan because 1, it looks nice, and 2, that's what Etho uses. So, just doing exactly how Etho did it. So you're going to want to keep all this stuff. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come up to, and then you're going to put a chiseled quartz block. on these corners, you're gonna want to do like this. You don't want to put it right on the corner because that's where blue stained glasses go. Okay. Alright. So then I'm pretty sure it goes chiseled on top of these. And then pillar quartz connecting. Alright, so it should look kind of like that. Then I'm pretty sure you did it like this. Like that. Not too sure. Actually, no. You did it like this. There we go. You put the glass up in there. Okay. So now let's move on. So basically you're just going to do this pattern all the way around. So it's just two. You stack two pillars on top of each other, and like that. And then you just do this pattern all the way around, and then chisel only on these two, and then you want to do pillar. Oh, my bad. It goes like this. Blue stained glass. Same thing on this side. My bad. Then chiseled goes on top of that. Perfect. So you should have kind of like a look like this. So once you do that, you're going to want to do stairs facing outside. Kind of like that. There we go. Alright, so make sure the stairs are all facing outside like that. That is supposed to happen, so don't worry about that. And then you just throw some blue stained glass. So far, your build should look like this. If you have trouble doing these outside facing stairs first, if you have trouble doing that, don't do this top part right here so that you can stand on top and face it outwards, and then do the top. But whichever way you want to do it, just make sure these stairs face outwards, alright? Alright, we're going to move on to the next step. Alright, so the next step is you're going to want to build these up one higher. You're going to also grab your chiseled and then do it on these corners like this, and then you're going to want to do pillars, so it kind of makes a square. You want to do this around your carpet, like glowstone thing, so this is where you're going to shoot the TNT. Alright? Hold on. Alright, so then you're going to want to get redstone lamps, and it doesn't matter how you power these, that is completely up to you, but I suggest levers on the outside, but that's just me, because it's also, it kind of hides it, so then you just place it on the outside, on these corners, like that, so then they're all powered. And then you're going to want to grab your pillar blocks and two chiseled go on each kind of like column like this, and then you're just going to connect them all with pillars like that, and like this, not like that, like that. Oh god, I'm messing up. Alright, so then you're going to want to get any kind of glass, it doesn't matter, just make sure it's not a pane, and then you're just going to basically connect all this on the inside, or on all the openings. glass for this, I'm pretty sure. You could test it out, but that's completely up to you. I just use regular glass because it does, like, it's really simplistic. And you never know, you might not even have the materials to make it stain. So, that's completely up to you. So, yeah. Should be left open because ladders will go there. Alright, and then you can put it right there too. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next step. Alright, the next step is kind of like decoration on top of these. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your pillar, and then you're going to get your quartz slab. So then you're going to come out with 3. Just like that. And then you're going to place an upside down stair facing like that. It should look like this. And then you just place a regular stair. So kind of like almost like a zigzag kind of pattern, but it's not completely zigzag. So that's kind of what it should look like. And then you just do that on all 4 sides. So it should look something like this. And then I'll let you look at it. Upside down slabs, or stairs, and then put upside down slabs like so, like this. It's short, and then these the top slabs should show like this. And we'll do this on both sides because this is going to make it to where this is what it's 2 blocks high, and then half. So then their heads would get caught right here. So then what you want to do is you want to go like this. Okay, my bad. It isn't that close together, so you're gonna want to move this stair, and this should be on the 2nd block, and this should be on the 3rd. My bad. So stair goes here, that goes there. So then it should be 3 blocks in the middle. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so you should have something that kind of looks like this. Okay, now what you want to do is you're going to want to do... Then you're going to want to do like that, and just connect them. You don't have to do the under slab, because you don't need to. 3, stair. So then it should look kind of like this, because on this side, we're going to fall over here too, because these are going to be spawning pads that go in. Next thing you're going to want to do is you want to get these weighted slabs, and then you're going to place it on these pillars. And then you're gonna get your water bucket, this, and place it on top of the ladder. So that, what? What in the world? Oh, okay. So the water should be floating there because that's where the TNT is gonna fall, and then it's gonna blow up so it doesn't damage anything. Okay, so on this back side, I think you're gonna want to go to Y22. Actually, you don't need to go that high because you can just sit down here and then place the TNT on this first block and make your life a million times easier. So you can just like go up 3 blocks if you want to. Place a ladder on the back. Like that. Because we were testing this out in my server, and we found out that when we place TNT all the way up, this TNT, for some reason, when it falls in the water, the very first one, it triggers the second one, and then it blows up, and then we have to fix the hole. That's the whole reason we blew up a couple times, because we were still testing it, so we decided it'd probably be better just to do it one at a time. So I'm going to get the white stained glass. Just do this. Stained glass. You're going to need blue, cyan, white. It doesn't matter what kind of pattern you do as long as you just do it. Or you could just use regular glass, you don't even have to do this. So then you're going to do blue, and then I guess you can just do cyan right here. You don't need to go all the way up, it's just if you can figure out how to make it work and not blow up your place, then that's perfectly fine. So, yeah, you can stand right here with your flame bow, the TNT will be right there, and then you just shoot it, and then you back up, and then you can watch all the Endermen die. Alright, now we're going to move on to the platforms. So next what you're going to want to do is you're going to, I mean, you can do this out of quartz, but I'm going to let you know it's going to be very expensive. So I just do it out of slabs because we weren't that rich in the server on quartz at least. So, but we were really rich on stone. So what we did was you're going to want to do this. From this blue stained glass, you're going to want to build 2 dirt blocks and a stone slab. And make sure, and then you're going to want to build a ring around this. That was too far. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to build all the way around. Like this. That, and then you can break the dirt. So make sure you have enough stone slabs to go up as many times you need to go. I'm pretty sure you go to Y43.5. So I'll see you. Actually, no, I'll demonstrate one more thing so you don't get confused. So what we did was we went up here and then we placed 1. It went up 2. 1, 2. Placed a slab. Went to the side and broke it. So that it ends up being 2.5 blocks in between, so Enderman can't get caught on the sides. So then you're going to go all the way up to Y43.5, so that's about up here. So, yeah, I was actually about just right on it. So I'll see you guys when I have both of them, and then do it on both sides too. And I'll see you guys when both sides are done. I just farted. Alright, I said I'd do both, but I just finished one side, so this is in perspective of how many you want to do. The Y coordinate for sure is, yep, 43.5. So you can see up my Y coordinate. And basically, it's 12 of them. 12 of these rings all the way up. So I guess we'll just do one side for now, and then I'll do the other side off camera. Alright, so what you're going to want to do next is, since we don't really need these anymore, we're going to get rid of those. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is we'll keep those just in case. Let's get our stone bricks. A monster egg, regular. Alright. So, what you're going to do is you're going to want to build up 2 blocks. So, that is your marker. And then you're going to want to build a ring all the way around. then you're going to want to build up on the sides 3 blocks. But if you want to do this first, you can do the buttons. The buttons prevent the vines from growing, so put the buttons on the bottommost layer. And make sure you don't miss one either. And then you're going to want to do that again. Make sure you leave these outsides open. Then you're going to build up 2 more. So it should be 4 tall on those. On this side right here is so Endermen don't spawn on this little platform right there. Okay, so then you're going to want to get your vines, and you can let them grow if you want to, like place them and let them grow, but that might take a while, so issue for you and vines. So I'm just going to fill these all in. Redstone. So I'll give like one more look on this. So 4 high on the outsides, make sure it's only 2. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next step. Alright, so now we're going to start on the wiring. So basically what you're going to want to do is you want to come back here and make sure you don't put the pistons on these side blocks. So you're going to want to come up and then do that. And make sure this is 1 block out, and then you can remove these. So then you're going to want to do this all both sides actually. Yeah, make sure you don't do it on these side parts. And then you're going to do both sides. So 1, 2. Just like that. Just like that. So then what you're going to do is place stone bricks on top of these pistons. Place redstone on top of these. Both sides. Just like this. Okay, so after that, you're going to want to build or put a stone brick down, or on these corners, doesn't really matter. Place your stone slabs and then kind of make a cover right there, and then on both sides actually. Sorry, just like this. Okay, so it should look something like that. And then you're gonna what I do is I build 2 up, build on the back side, so they should. They should face back here. And then you're going to get your tripwire hooks. And on these insides, it should have the tripwire hooks. So it should look something like this. Alright. Do it on both sides. So make sure, okay, this next step, alright? Oh, one more thing. Don't forget to put the stone slabs back here. You don't want Enderman spawning up here on these. Alright, so next step is make sure you don't put your wiring to this on this side, because if you want it to look nicer, you want to have the redstone back here. So what I suggest is make sure you're on the back, as you notice my path is right there, and my back is right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to the stone slab, and then come out to 6, and then 1. You're going to hook up your redstone like this. Redstone repeater going sides. So, just like that. Redstone. Repeater. Redstone comparator. So that's basically all it is to hook this up, and then we'll do the string afterward. If you want the string, you can do now. But basically, you just put the string together and then we'll connect the tripwire hooks. Alright, so now I'm going to build this up, or I'll do one more demonstration so you know how to make it go higher. So if you want to go higher and keep going higher and higher, you're going to have to connect these like this. Just like that, so it should look kind of like another square. And then it's basically the same thing all over again. You go up, like that, I think. Yeah. So it should look like that. And then you just do it again. Keep going, keep going. So basically, you do 8 on both sides. So it should be 8 of these. So you should see like 8 piston things. And there's absolutely a ton of pistons. So this top part is very resource damaging because it costs so much. This is 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 per side, and that's insane. You're doing 22 pistons per layer, and we have 8 layers on each side. That's a total of 16 layers of spawning platforms. And that's insane. But it'll definitely be worth it in the end. So I'm gonna finish this side, and then I'll kind of demonstrate how it works, and then I'll probably just end up doing the other side. The other side's pretty much the same thing. So I'll see you guys when I have this done. Alright everybody, I'm back, and I finished all 8 of them, but there's a couple things that I forgot to do, and I don't want you guys to mess up, so I'm gonna make like a recap thing. But on these sides, make sure you put stone slabs all over the redstone. You don't have to do this redstone because it's not 3 blocks high, but you don't want Enderman spawning on these. And redstone signals can still go through stone slabs right there. So just make sure you cover the redstone, and on both sides, on every single one of these wiring, just make sure you cover it up. And we also need to connect the string. Yeah, so make sure these face out on both sides. Make sure you turn them on too, or click it one time, whichever. I don't really understand comparators very much, but I wish I did. Over time, I'll probably learn more about them. I'm okay with redstone. Like, I can build an elevator of my own design, and I can make a piston door. I can make a double piston door. Amazing at all. I mean, a lot of these things these days need comparators, and I'm like, what is that? Oh yeah, don't forget to connect all these rings in a circle in case you want to build these up and up and up and up. But we also need something where Enderman can spawn, so that's why I need to do it, because Enderman will spawn on these. Okay. Just like that. And we'll get the string in a second. make sure you don't miss any of them either, because then that could be bad. So make sure you check your tripwire hooks after you've hooked up all the string. They should look down like that, and then when you, of course, when you step on it, it'll push out the pistons. You can do this as you're going up, but I usually just do it at the end. Okay, that one's connected. Alright, that one's connected. I'll see you guys when I get all this string hooked up, and then we'll put this thing to work. So it should look like this on the outside. I did hook up all the string, so basically you'll just copy this exact thing on that side, and then you'll have mass amounts of Enderman spawning. So building this in survival is definitely a hassle, but I'm going to switch it to easy real quick right here, and we'll see if they start falling.